Hey players, I want to talk today about one of my favorite activities to do, and that's reading. Now with so many things happening on a day-to-day basis, it's hard to find time to sit down and actually read a book. I should probably thank R.L. Stine for setting the wheels in motion, for it was the Goosebumps series that led me to make a really cool friend. The cool friend I'm talking about is ARIELLE. You guys probably know her as ARIELLE is Hamming. Now one day while hanging out, we had a very spiritual conversation. We were talking about becoming more present-minded and how to live in the now when she told me about this book. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's a book all about gaining spiritual enlightenment through living in the present. Now I know a lot of people that criticize self-help books or spirituality guides, and I'm not one to do that, so I give this book a chance. And as I began to read the book, I really felt a connection with what the author was trying to say. I mean, there was one story that ARIELLE told me that really hooked me into the book. Imagine the earth devoid of human life, inhabited only by plants and animals. Would it still have a past and a future? Could we still speak of time in any meaningful way? The question, what time is it? Or what's the date today? If anybody were there to ask it, would be quite meaningless. The oak tree or the eagle would be bemused by such a question. What time, they would ask. Well, of course, it's now. The time is now. What else is there? I mean, when you truly think about it, everything we do in our lives is driven by time. We put ourselves on schedules, we make sure we're here at a certain time, we're traveling at a certain time. But once in your life, have you ever woken up and not looked at a clock, not looked at a watch, and just enjoyed the day for what it was? When you do that, time seems endless. It's almost as if life is just carrying itself. And while life is carrying itself, you're no longer focused on the past or the future. You're living in the now. You're concentrating on every present moment in your life, and in turn, that eliminates suffering. Because suffering only occurs when you set yourself up to worry about something that happened in the past or something that could potentially happen in the future. If the book has taught me anything, it's to move away from my constant analytical thinking and more into a state of observance and acceptance of life. Now, the one thing I kept challenging is the idea of surrender. By accepting life and just taking it as it is, am I just giving up? And as I continued reading, the question was answered for me. It is only in a state of surrender that we can truly understand peace. Because if we're looking for a person or place or thing to bring us to that state of peace, we're never going to find it. Real inner peace comes from the inside. Some of the quotes in this book are taken from Buddha and Jesus, and what I think happens is he's reshaping the idea behind what they're saying. Both Buddhism and Christianity are meant to help you reach a state of enlightenment. And the whole idea of inner peace and enlightenment makes me really think of three key people: Jesus, Buddha, and Yoda. So I would recommend The Power of Now because it's a quick read, it's easy to understand, and it'll help you change your life around. As always guys, love and peace. And thus, now that I am done with The Power of Now, I will lay it to rest and bring in the next book. Will Grayson. This one's for all you guys out there in Nerdfighteria. We'll have readers simultaneously laughing, crying, and singing at the top of their lungs. We'll see if that's possible.